Hello and welcome everyone to round 6 of Race Department's Formula FFG Championship for Season 6, and we're live here from Montreal in Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm your host tonight, Aidan Keranen. I have nobody else in here with me, so we're looking to streamline it all and hopefully have an exciting race. Straight away we will move to qualifying, and it was Omar Saeed who was able to take his second straight pole position for Apex, just ahead of Mane Goddard, and of course those two were on the front row last week as well in the United States. Worked well for one of them, didn't work so well for the other, so we'll see how it all ends up in the end. Second row, Nathan Corns and Yoel Rantavara. Big battle brewing there between the two championship fighters from last season, first and second of course, followed by Rui Martins, Pablo Deal, of course, both Raven West last season, no longer both teammates. Both the Razors, Ben Utsa, Aidan Keranen, 7th and 8th, what a result from them. Sasha Jednak and Matteo Heymans, 9th and 10th. Outside of that, you're looking at a weird result for 2KF1. James McNamara in 11th, Manolis Sigalakis in 15th. Not normal to see them in that sort of position, and I don't think it's going to be easy for them to move forwards either, so it could be a really tough day for the team. Tapio Rinyaho in the same sort of boat, he's in 16th in the second Falcon. Could be difficult for him. And then last but not least, we should mention them, NTech, of course, the home team here in Canada. The only in previous seasons we've had two Canadian teams, of course, for nearly 2 seasons, for over a season now. NTech have been the only Canadian team, so a lot of home support. Stefan Berner, Rob Sharp, 17th and 18th, not exactly what they would have wanted. But with that, we will head over to the grid right now then for the Canadian Grand Prix. And welcome to the grid then, as we sit here waiting for the lights. Saeed versus Goddard, round 2. We're up to 4 lights. We're up to 5 lights now. And they are out and we're underway. So far, it looks like it's a good start from Saeed. He's gotten the jump on Goddard. The background looks like it's pretty much all stable. So there you have it. Saeed jumping away to an early lead here. He leads Goddard. Deal is able to make up a spot to 5th, getting past Martins. Dukes is there. Keranen behind Jednak, McNamara. Kidera up a couple of spots there. Heymans has gone down. There's Noak, Sigalakis, Rinyaho, Berner, Sharp, Lasky fast starting on the back of Rob Sharp. Can't get anything done. Reed, Harvey, Brugman, nothing really there. Corns under pressure immediately from Rantavara as Saeed and Goddard are starting to pull away a little bit from the front. They come down the back straight for the first time. See them all moving in the background. Corns and Rantavara then into the final chicane. Corns very defensive. Oh, he's taken that quite sharp. Across the line then, we'll see, can Rantavara do anything about it? No. So Corns holds position, as Jednak there has been overtaken by McNamara as well. A clean move there for the 2KF1 driver. Moves into 10th, or 9th, sorry, as a result. Kidera right on the back there of Jednak. So far, no real movement. A couple of spots here and there, for the most part, quite stable. Rantavara here have another look at Corns. Ooh, just gets held up a little bit there. Be careful, doesn't want to give up too much time. You can see in the distance there, Saeed and Goddard have just absolutely bolted. Here's Jednak. Oh, very sharp movements there. Kadera locking under brakes. Everyone filing through the final corner. Oh, hello. Oh, Mishra's gotten to move through here. He may have just pulled it off. Yeah, he's gotten through on Heymans. Sneaky move there by the Indian, following his teammate. See the movers and shakers at the start here. Lasky sharp. So Lasky's gotten through as well. Could be an important move then for the Brit. Karen and Anutsa here. Well, as we saw just on the other side, looked like Sharp and Reed going close. Oh, problem here for Martins. Suspension failure then for the Portuguese driver. That is an early end to his day. Cars all moving by. Sharp as well. Not sure. Something happened to him here. Being overtaken by Reed. Oh, he's had to slow down. He saw the slow moving car there and he's just been left out to dry for the most part. Brugman going to try to make his way past Martins then. It's the end of the day for him very early. Oh, and Brugman locked up the rears. And he's spun himself off the circuit. He will get back on it, however. So then Saeed still holds first place. Looking comfortable. Lasky, a bit of a lock up there. See Daniel Harvey here is a bit of a gap behind his teammate. I think he's slightly heavier fueled. So he's going to have to work into it a bit more than his teammate. Oh, just see there in the foreground, Manolis Sigalakis. And then Matteo Heymans gives him a nudge. Round he goes. Azalo, another one. Oh, it's Toby Kadera. What has happened here? So he's going along. Transmission problem just as he goes past the pit lane, and that car has just stopped suddenly and it's caused a bit of a traffic jam. But that's the end of the day for the German, though. Sigalakis going to make up a position pretty quickly as a result. What drama all of a sudden here at the Canadian Grand Prix. We're already down 2 drivers. Right then, back to Rob Sharp here. Here's Brugman hunting him down. Harvey, Reed, they're up ahead. Trying to see, I think that might be Lasky that's just in front of them. No, in fact it's Rinyaho, so that's an interesting development. Lasky's actually made up quite a bit of time then. It's gone past Rinyaho, gone past a few others. Goddard here having a look on the back of Saeed. Well, he's going to have a look down the inside here. What will he be able to do? Unable to get anything done, Saeed will hold the position. Fastest lap of the race, meanwhile, to Jack Lasky so far. Reed here, going to have a look down the inside of Rinyaho. Didn't seem to be able to quite get it done. He didn't seem all that far up. 2 raises there, McNamara. About 9 seconds behind the lead of the race. It's quite a bit, but not overly much. Oh, a big lock up there from Utsa. Lock up there from Rautavaara as well. Slink around the corner. As you can see in the background, going side by side the 2 races. Oh, but we'll go back to the front first. Saeed and Goddard. Oh no, Corns. We'll have a look. Goddard can't get the move done. So he holds position as Karinen's gone through on Utsa, and there goes McNamara as well. So what's happened here? Karinen goes through there. No problems up the inside. Utsa just left with not quite the best exit. That'll allow McNamara to slink through quite easily. Jednak catches up a little bit as well. Mishra's in 10th at the moment then. Holding it well. Heymans. Lasky's onto the back of him. We've got Noak, Berner, Rinyaho, Reed, Harvey, Brugman, Sharp. Sigalakis is the next and final runner. Back to the front. Saeed still just holding off. Corns is getting actually a little bit closer to the back of this. So then Noak, the head of this train, it's, if you could call it a train, there's some decent gaps in it, but nobody's really getting past anyone. Harvey here, pressured by Brugman, nothing happening. Last lap by Karinen in the Razor. So as we watch here, Jednak in the black box chasing down Utsa. Something has to be said about the BMW engines. Seemingly doing quite well. All 4 engines in the top 10. Berner making a mistake there. Rinyaho's going to take full advantage of it. Goes around the outside. He's through. Reed now onto the back of the Entech driver. Just a small little mistake there from Berner, and all of a sudden, back a position. Korn still chasing down the top 2. So that he seems closer, but I think he's losing a bit of time every now and then. So I think the front pairing are actually faster than him. It's just that they slow each other down. So yeah, as we can see, he loses a lot of time down the straight. Deal here, trying to catch up to Rautavaara. Not doing too bad a job at the moment, Deal. So we go back to Saeed. And see Goddard just behind him. sharp in. Suddenly lost a hell of a lot of time there to Sigalakis. I'm not sure if he came out of the corner previous, just slower or what, but Sigalakis right on the back of him. Lasky now having a look down the inside at the hairpin. Can't get it done. Goddard there was close to the back of Saeed. This is what I'm talking about. We'll probably find that Corns is caught up. Yeah, 7/10 of a second there. Ooh. Bit slow out of that corner, Saeed. Puffs, I wonder if he might have gotten the grass a little bit there. Lasky now having another look at Heymans. So far, it's a pretty solid defense by the Belgian. Holding that pace. Here comes Goddard down the inside at the hairpin. This time he's close. He's very close. He's through. So Mane Goddard into the lead of this race. Saeed trying to chase him, trying to take it back. Heymans on the brakes. Sounded like he was struggling a bit there. Does get it done, however. Go back towards the front. And indeed, yes, Goddard has gotten through and he's held it. So Saeed back into second place. Pablo Diel through on Rautavaara there as well. So good move there by the Brazilian. Keranen not too far off the back. McNamara too. A bit further back. In fact, 6 seconds back to Utsa Jednak. Mishra getting onto the back of that as well. Before we find Heymans and Lasky. A bit further back, Grubman here onto the back of Daniel Harvey as Aaron Reed's in the pit lane. What seems to be the problem here? Throttle problem there for the DTK driver, so he's lucky to get back to the pits. Had he driven past, I don't think he would have made it around another lap. So Reed then has had to pit. Ooh. Just looking at the fuel loads, he seems that he's done a pit stop, and he's on the one-stop strategy. But yeah, that means he's actually got to do 2 pit stops, and big on a slower strategy from such as when Manola Sigalakis pits. Harvey there making a lock-up, I think it was. He has Brugman right onto the back of him. Can't quite get past. So then, Mane Goddard there, pulling out. 2-second lead, already over Saeed. He's coming under a bit of pressure here from Corns. Oh, a bit of a lock-up as well. Oh, he's got Corns right onto the back of him. Deal close as well, as we have a yellow flag. Briefly for a moment there. Oh, it's Josh Nowak. So what has the DCT driver done? Oh, he's gone into the wall of champions. Oh, here we go. He's got Rinyaho right behind. Tries to take the racing line, makes a bit of a mistake, goes a bit wide. Oh, that sausage curb got him, and he goes flying through the air. Everybody's suddenly having flashbacks to that GIF that was posted. Oh, James McNamara did that.
Try and get back.
So now he's got absolutely no front wing. It's back where he started, more or less. So that's what's happened.
Watch out for debris.
He's back on the track. It's okay. Whoop, over he goes again. Oh, and there goes the wheel. So that's going to be the end of his day, no doubt. Goddard pulling away to 3-second lead now, pretty much. Saeed, the one giving chase, he's on more or less the same strategy. Deal's the one that's on the quick pace. Saeed there. Oh, he's locked up. He's gone over the sausage curb. Round he goes. Corns and Deal trying to get past. There they go. Oh, button heads there with McNamara. Yeah, yep, and eventually they agree. But he is stuck there, so Saeed has gone around. When will he get going? Sharp, Sigalakis, so he should get going before Reed. Yep, there you go, flick spin and he's gone. How about that? Goddard now all of a sudden out to 9.3 seconds ahead of Nathan Corns. Has Pablo Deal right behind him. Yol Rautavara, Keranen in 5th all of a sudden. McNamara's lost, what, like 4 seconds? 3 seconds or so? Aaron Reed, fastest lap of the race. Ben Utsa here, 7th. He's closer to McNamara. Oh, he's fallen off now. Oh, Pablo Deal. Pablo Deal already through. Here we go, we can see him tailing the Raven West driver. He's going to pull out, take it wide. Oh, ooh, what a move there from Pablo Deal. Under brakes, very confident. So he goes through. Keranen onto the back of Rautavara. Big fuel difference there as well. Definitely the differences in strategies making some interesting watching. Ruben's still on the back of Harvey, trying to get something done there. Sharp, Sigalakis, Saeed then falling a long way down. Aaron Reed, the last car going at the moment. We'll follow Harvey there. Oh, a bit of a lock-up. Did he get the wall? I'm not sure. Lasky going to try to make the best of it. Down the inside at the first corner. Gets it done. Nothing that Daniel Harvey could do there. Here's Corns then. Oh, he's dropped 2 seconds pretty much already to Pablo Deal. Oh, another mistake there for Omar Saeed. Oh, round he goes. Yep, he's around properly. So the race has gone from bad to worse for the Turk. And then just to make it a little bit worse, the entire situation, and he's just there right in front of Aaron Reed. See if the Australian will be able to do anything to get past Goddard. Now leading the race. We get an indication now of just how good his pace is. See Pablo Deal. Ooh, fastest lap of the race then from Pablo. He's got some moves. He's got some speed. Heyman's here. Whee! Burner. There he goes. He wanted that position a lot more than Matteo did. Matteo just wasn't quite that committed to it. Oh, Utsa there goes a bit wide. It's going to have Jednak right on the back of him, as he will have and Mishra as well. Will help Lasky catch up a little bit. Another lock up there. Struggling a bit here, the Razor driver. Is going seemingly the one-stop strategy, or at least the later pit stop, so he's going longer. Goddard then. Caymans has Brugman right behind. Down the inside he goes there, not going to be able to get it done. Caymans takes the wider line. Oh, comes across as well. Goddard then. Ooh, Deal. Definitely on the move. Here comes Keranen, pulls out from behind Rautavara. Ooh, we won't see anything. Reed has gone past Saeed. Keranen not able to get the job done. Brugman On the other hand, was. So he's through on Haymans. Harvey onto the back of this battle. Back then here with Corns. He's fallen off the back of Deal, but he is enjoying quite a decent little gap to Rautavaara. Rautavaara might indeed want to get out of the way. He may have to be careful like Kerrinan doesn't go crashing into the back of him as he goes for a pit stop. In fact, could be the same with McNamara. I think both of those two going for the 2-stop. Still holding Kerrinan behind. Here's Sharp. You can see Sigalakis there. Oh, a bit of a mistake there from Rob Sharp. Sigalakis now looking to take advantage. Stuck to the inside for the first corner. Oh, but he hasn't been able to get it done. Sharp holds. To the delight of the crowd, no doubt. So there you have it, Rob Sharp holding back Sigalakis with everything that he's got. Similar situation, Rautavaara holding back Kerrinan. Kerrinan and McNamara, though, they're going to be looking to pit this lap. Got our Deal going at least another, it seems. So let's just watch, see what happens as they come for the pit entrance here. Nope, straight in, no problems there. So the first pit stops of the race, first pit stops that were scheduled, Kerrinan and McNamara coming in there. We'll promote pretty much everyone else up a little bit. Come out in the same position. Sigalakis now having another look here at Sharp. Can't get it done. So then Kerrinan and McNamara. A bit faster for the Razor driver. Reed would have wanted to be on the back of these guys, but he's unable to quite get that far. Saeed in a bit of strife. Goddard then just under 8-second lead. I'm expecting to be in next lap. Indeed, he'll come Pablo. Deal is in. Corns and Rautavaara going through no problems whatsoever. Here we go, Lasky will be in this lap as well. As will Burner. Then we get back to here, and that's where the pitters have been. So Deal going to come out now, well ahead of Kerrinan and McNamara, and still ahead of Daniel Harvey. So pretty slick stop there from the Falcon boys, 6.5 seconds, quite quick as we have. Oh, Rob Sharp has gone around. So what's happened here? Oh, he's done it himself. Nobody around at all. He's just gone wide, locked it up there, come back on. Oh, Sigalakis was involved then in the end. Gives him a fair whack for his efforts. Lasky, oh, has to take it. And his teammate, in fact. They both have to take some drastic action to get around. So Reed does get it back out. Sorry, Lasky comes out behind Reed. They'll probably make the DTK driver a little bit happy, but he's got to be careful. The fresher tyres on that Jaws could be a menacing prospect. Race leader in then. Mane Goddard. It's not Corns that we need to watch, although we do want to see how far him and Rautavaara can get ahead. It's not Utz that we want to watch, nor Jednak, nor Mishra. It's this... No, that's Rinho rather, so it's not even this guy who's struggling to get past his Indian counterpart. Brugman comes in. There we go. Pablo Deal. So Goddard so far coming out. He will just sneak ahead there of Mishra and Rinho. Deal has made quite a bit of ground up, I would say. To get an idea, 1.6. So he's about 4.5 seconds behind, I'd fancy Deal. So really good work there from the Falcon pit crew. Sigalakis in 11th then. No longer stuck behind Rob Sharp. Does have Keranen and McNamara behind. Both drivers have pitted. Reed has pitted. Lasky has pitted. Saeed has not. Burner has. Brugman has. Sharp hasn't either. Here with Utsa. Oh, Deal running close to the wall there. Maximum attack. He's looking to catch up. Oh, Rob Sharp having just one of those days, struggling to get anything to work for him. Rautavaara, meanwhile. Not sure on his pace if he's been able to hold it compared to Corns. We've got to keep in mind that this is effectively the field is effectively cleansed pretty much at the moment. Everyone's got one stop to go. So arguably, while he is clearly going faster than those around him, Goddard is in 5th place. It all comes down to what speed he can muster when those ahead of him pit, and the problem is for him that he doesn't want to get stuck behind someone like this, who, although it's his teammate, is going a lot slower than him, and that does create a problem. So even here, Utz is getting just a little bit of free reign. Which ends up hurting. It ends up hurting Jednak, and it ends up hurting Goddard, which in itself is hurting the team. So Corns leads. Rautavaara actually catching up a little bit there on the Australian. It's then comfortably ahead, pulling away from Jednak and Goddard, the two black boxes fighting it out. Mishra holding back Rinho. It's a similar situation for Deal. He needs to get past Rinho and Mishra to make the strategy work. He's actually losing quite a bit of time to Goddard and those ahead of him. Mishra isn't going very fast, and Rinho isn't really trying to push him. To be honest, neither is Deal. Harvey's just existing. Here's Sigulakis. leading Karen and leading McNamara. Reed catching up on them. Lasky not quite doing the same. There's Saeed, Rudman, Gerner, Sharp. Yeah, there's Ratavara there underneath the 1 second. And back to Utsa. He's not quite got the pace of those ahead of him. Oh, Sigalakis there going wide. It's allowed Keranen and McNamara to close up on the back of him. That could be a problem there for the Greek driver. Oh, Mishra, large lock up there. He's got Rinyaho right behind. Deal 2. This is Rinyaho's chance. Oh, but if anything, he's already going to struggle to get it done. He's already too far back. Here we go, maybe into the first corner. Rinyaho now onto the back of Mishra. Gonna get it done. He pulls out. And it'll be a no. So at the moment, Orjit Mishra possibly changing the face of this race is, yeah, well, it's those on single stops. Jednak is not allowing Goddard through. While Mishra, you could sort of understand it, Rinyaho is not allowing Deal through. He's now got Harvey on the back of him. So if Deal falls off the back of Rinyaho, he'll have to fight Harvey for a while. He's just losing so much time here. Haymans isn't too bad. Sigalakis is doing the same to Karen and the McNamara. It's allowing Reed to get into this fight. And even though he's going to have to pit earlier and take on more fuel, things like that, Aaron Reed, he's probably got the speed in that car that it's not going to matter. Well, like, he might be able to, it'll be a tricky one to get past McNamara. The 2KF1 car does seem to be doing better, but the Razor, if Keranen isn't onto it, he'll overtake that Razor quite easily. You look up Harvey now. Deal's fallen off the back of those two. Here comes Rinyaho again. Looking down the inside, and again he will be stopped in making the overtake. Jednak has successfully slowed Goddard down at least a second and a half from the back of Ben Utsa. So as time goes on here, it's looking increasingly like it could be a battle between the title heavyweights of last season. Yoel Rautavaara in second place, Nathan Corns in first. Corns, of course, got the victory in Melbourne to start the season. Rautavaara, unlucky there. Rautavaara, though, will have to pit earlier. That could be a risky one. Corns will continue his pace. If Rautavaara gets clear air, he might get the undercut. Corns on, but if he gets traffic, then Corns will probably be doing a better pace. You can see it already. Now, when you look at Jednak holding back Goddard, Goddard is absolutely flying. As here we go, Rinyaho is going to be asked to come in at the end of this lap. So pit strategy is now
at the end of this lap
going to rear its head. We will take our break then, actually. So we do hope that you can join us again right after this.